Hey Budget Besties, it's Amanda. Welcome to my channel and thanks for joining me for another video. Today is an exciting one because we have a full cash stuffing ready to go. We'll be cash stuffing $1,050 in my variable expenses, my husband's variable expenses, all of my sinking funds, and we'll take a dip into my savings binder and give some love to some brand new savings challenges. I am so excited to start. So if you like all things cash stuffing, cash budgeting, saving money, and getting closer to financial freedom step by step, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join the fam. And if you want some extra cash stuffing content, make sure to follow me on all my social medias. Everything along with my Etsy shop will be linked down below. So let's get into this cash stuffing video. I've got my cash here. So let's make sure we have $1,050. Grand total, $1,050 off. I think I'm going to start with my husband's variable expenses because he only has 4 categories. And I do want to mention that my husband's variable expenses are not his full budget for the 2 weeks. This is just a secondary or the side budget for when he's at work, or maybe I need him to pick up something on his way home from work. These are just there for that, and my variable expenses are the family variable expenses. First up, for his dining out, he's going to get $25. And we started folding his bills separately because it's much easier for him to see the amount left in his envelope, having them separate rather than having to pull out everything in order to count, and then he has to fold it all back up to stick it back into the envelope. So we started doing it like this so he can clearly see that there is $25, and that's been working fabulously. Next up is his grocery budget, and he's going to get $50. So we will fold up his $50 bill and add it to his grocery envelope. Next is spending, and he actually didn't spend any of his spending budget, so that's awesome. And lastly, we have habits, and he is going to get $50 in there as well. So we split our habit budget between him and I. I carry 100, he carries 50, and that works great for us. So we are done with his variable expenses. Moving on to the family variable expenses. Groceries is first, and I'm going to add $90. So 50, 70, and 90. And now we have 51, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. We have $180 in groceries. And yes, $180 to $200 is perfect budget for us because I also have a secondary Costco budget, because Costco and grocery shopping to me are two totally different things. Grocery is like a singular amount where Costco is bulk. And that's what works perfect for us. So next up we have takeout, and I am completely empty. So I am going to add $50. Perfect. I think I'm going to turn these this way, and then it'll be easier just to flip them over. Next, we have spending, and I've got $20 left. So I am going to add $20, which gives us $20, $30, $40 in spending. Perfect. Next up is miscellaneous. Miscellaneous gets $10, and we still have $10 left. Lottery is next. It is empty, and it should be getting $20, but I already spent $10, so I'm actually only going to be stuffing $10. Perfect. And lastly, we have Habits, which of course is completely empty. And I am going to stuff $100. This giving envelope is in with my variable expenses, but it doesn't get cash stuffed like the other envelopes. It actually gets cash stuffed from an envelope inside my high priority binder. So $5 in giving is perfect. And we are totally stuffed on my variable expenses. So now we can move on to our sinking funds. So I'm just going to grab out my high priority binder. I'm going to try to keep it angled a little bit upwards just so the glare isn't so bad, because I do have a big light right above me that does tend to put a pretty significant glare on my envelopes. So I hope this looks great and you can see everything perfectly. So moving on, this dashboard and these tabbed bookmark dividers are all up on my shop. Pretty much everything you see, check out the shop. Very quickly, I wrote in all of the amounts I'm going to be cash stuffing today. And I just remembered today's cash stuffing is extra exciting because I am adding brand new envelopes into my binders and I am absolutely obsessed with them. And here they are. They are tabbed matte peekaboo cash envelopes and I am so excited to be using them. So I'm going to remove all of the envelopes that I'm going to be replacing with the new and put the new envelopes in my binder. So I will then take from here and stuff into my binder. Costco is first, and I'm going to be adding 250, 100, 250, and now we've got 100, 250, $60. So 260 in Costco, and that's gonna go in my new envelope. It looks so beautiful. And the label is on this side because I do plan to use them like sideways. But because this is my setup for this video, testing out my new cash tray, I'm just going to be stuffing them the normal way. And you will see at the back, I did add labels to have them horizontally because they'll come either way you want. So next we have Pets. And Pets is going to get 50, and I'm going to do 20, 40, and 50. And now we've got 50, 70, 90, 100, 105, $110 in Pets. And then into its new envelope. Ah, look how beautiful that is. Oh, I'm obsessed. Next up, we have Medical. Medical is going to get 70, so 50 and a 20. And now we've got 50, 70, $90 in Medical. The setup is like a little bit confusing to get used to because the cash tray is so big. I feel like kind of condensed, but that's okay. I'll get used to it. I'm not sure if this is going to be a regular thing in the videos or not. I'm not sure. So next we have Spending. Spending is going to get $30, a 20, and a 10. And now we've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, $85. And move it into the new household envelope. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of these envelopes. I worked so hard to create them and I went through so many duds. And finally, these are so beautiful. I love them. Next we have, what happened here? Oh, okay, so these are a little bit backwards. So spending is back here. Okay, then household is here. Okay, so they're just backwards. I made the envelopes with household first, and how it was before was spending was first, then household. So no big deal, back on track. So for household, going to stuff $10. And now we have $20, $40, $50 in household. And in its new envelope. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So now we're moving on to my like regular high priority budgets. So health and beauty, we're going to skip. Date night, we're going to skip. So self-care. There we go. Self-care, we're going to add 10. And now we've got 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15, 115. Then tithe is next. So tithe, we're going to be adding $20. And now we've got 20, 40, 50, 55, $60 in tithe. And then blessing, bye-bye tracker. Blessings, I'm not going to be adding anything to, but we have $5 from my variable expense giving envelope. And then, so we have 5, 10, 15, 20, $25, which is exactly where I like to be. And then once I use any money from my blessings or giving, then I will cash stuff to keep it and bring it back to $25. So now we are done in my high priority binder and moving on to my mid priority binder. So for Amazon, and I'm going to be taking out all the trackers. So Amazon, I'm going to be adding $10. So there, and now we've got 50, 70, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 25, 30. So $130. That's awesome because I need to add some money onto my Amazon balance. So I can do that now. Clothes shopping is next. Bye-bye tracker. And we are going to be adding $20. So now we've got 50, 70, 90, 110, 20, 30, 35, 40. So 140 in clothes shopping. I like that. So I think I might buy some new things. Budget Biz is next. And we're going to add $10. And now we've got 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, $45. This is awesome because my Budget Biz, sorry, I forgot. 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, $45. I'm going to write that first. 40. So what I was saying is this envelope is actually for if I happen to need any materials to create any of my items. So moving on to my midterm funds, we got home decor. And for home decor, we're going to add 15. So 10 and a 5. And now we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 35. So $135 in home decor. That's a nice amount too because we are always doing little projects around the house. So home decor, having a decent stack in there is excellent. Next up, we have home reno, which is very popular. So we're going to add $20, and that brings us to 20, 40, 60, 81, 120. That's a nice start. There is a little bit of drywall that we want to do, and I also want to get some paint for the 2 bathrooms up on the main floor and start there. Car maintenance is next, and I'm going to add 10. And now we've got 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 20, 25. So $125 in car maintenance. And that's it for my mid-priority binder. Ooh, I love this. I feel like we're moving at a good pace. So now we got my low priority. And this is exciting because I have 2 new envelopes that are going to go in here as well. So I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to take these 2 envelopes out and put these guys in, and I'm going to see how this works with the, you know, the camera and everything like that. I'm sure everything important is going to be in frame. So travel, let's get rid of this old crusty dusty zipper envelope. Bye. So for travel, I'm going to add $10. And now we've got $50, $70, $80, $90, $95, $100 in travel. And now you guys can see just how easy it is to use these vertically as well. So I love them so much. Look how easy it is to pop your money in just like that. I love them so much. I hope you guys like them. You should let me know in the comments what you think of these. And keep in mind, I worked so hard on them and I love them so much, okay? So moving on, we've got gifts next. And like this envelope was like really dead. Bye. And tracker, bye. So for gifts, I'm gonna add $5. And now we've got 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, $65 in gifts. And I am okay with that because we don't have kids. And the only gifts we're going to have to buy is like gifts for each other, which is like twice a year, me and my husband, and maybe like the odd friend, like close friend. So I'm good with that. Next, we're moving on to the real long-term budgets. So we've got yearly fees first. And okay, my camera completely stopped on me, so I had to kind of rewind and unstuff and white out a few things, and I'm all good now. So we've got yearly fees, and we're gonna add $5. And now we've got 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, $65 in yearly fees. I hate when that happens because I haven't like mastered my setup yet. So my camera is like higher than eye level, so I can't see what's happening on the screen, which would probably be a lot better. But I guess I should do some research and see what like other budget babes or like anybody that does anything with their hands, how they film. That would probably be very beneficial for me. Vet bill is next, and we're gonna add $5. And we've got 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, $60 in vet bill. And lastly, we've got retirement, but I'm going to change this to like invest/retire. So we're going to add $5. And now we've got 20, 25, 30, 35, $40. Perfect. And that's it for the low priority binder. Oh, look how nice those little tabs look. Oh my gosh, I love the new envelopes. Love them. So now we've got to do Rainy Day and Christmas quick, which is, they're just in this like side binder. I'm not sure. I had an idea. I'm still working on it, but we've got Rainy Day right here. I'm going to pop that up a little bit. Actually, I'll move it over so we can move this over because I have to have room to like right over on that side. So Rainy Day, we're going to add $20. And now we've got 50, 70, 90, 110, 115. That's not bad because I just started this envelope, so I'm very happy with that. And Rainy Day to me, in my case, is going to be, once money goes in there, it doesn't even exist. It's gone because it's truly like rainy day fund. Then behind here, we've got road trip, garage sale, a summer section, Halloween section, and of course, Christmas. And I don't have any kids or anything, but this Christmas is going to be really exciting because my parents are coming down from Ontario and I'm in Alberta. So we're actually going to be able to spend Christmas together, and I'm so happy. So I really want to make these budgets, like beef them up a bit. So I'm going to add 10, and now we've got 60 in Christmas. So after this cash stuff, I'm actually going to double what I stuff into Christmas just to get it growing. And I'm also going to start stuffing holiday decor and holiday fun. So we've got a lot of budget to play around with when mom and dad are down. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to this savings binder, and I'm so excited. So I have all the amounts down here that I've put aside because we got the Unicorn Scratch and Save Savings Challenge. I love this, and I'm pretty sure there's only the 20 and 25 denominations left because all the ones I've scratched so far have been lower denomination. So let me get my scratcher. And I think I'm going to scratch this guy down here. Let's see what we get. Oh, perfect. $20. So I'm going to count. Why not? Because once this is completed, I'm just going to reallocate it to wherever I need it to go. So I got my 20, and now we've got 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 55, 60, 65, $75 in unicorn savings, which is awesome. 75. I love it. And my next one I'm going to do is my $250 scratch and save one. That's going to be really exciting because the denominations will be a little bit bigger. So I'm excited for that. Next is my brand new monthly 1K savings challenge. This is in bookmark form, which is awesome. I set aside $15, so I wrote that in there. So let me get my fancy dancy marker and color in the 15er. And I already have a $10 bill in there. All right, so let me take my 10 out, get my 15. So 5, 10, $15. So now we've got $25 in my 1K monthly savings challenge, which is exciting. 25. Now we're going to just hold off on the other 1K because that's in a separate binder. I'm just going to quickly do my denomination because I know that I have the money for that. So $5, I put aside 10. So here's 5, 10, and I'm going to stick that in here. I'm definitely not going to count these. So that's going to be a mystery, but I am going to fill in 2 piggy coins, and I'm going to put an A. Then I have put aside $10 for my $10 denomination. So I'm going to put 110 inside there, and it's going to be a secret. I'm just kidding. Technically, we could just count how many icons are filled in and we'll know. So I'm going to put an A. Now we can move on to my absolute brand new $1,000 savings challenge. This is set up a little bit different because instead of it being monthly, you can do this one at your own pace. It's actually broken down into sections. So we are going to do the first cash stuffing on this savings challenge, and I'm so excited. And I put aside 15. So I did something wrong here. I'm just going to see where I went wrong. I think I put too much in the other monthly. So I'll be right back. All right. I figured it out. I got it all straightened out. So let's do the first cash stuffing on this challenge. And I'm so excited. So I have $15 set aside. So I'm going to color in a $15 spot. And we've got a 10 and a 5. And each section has its own envelope for all of the monies in that section. So once you're done, you can easily keep track on the tracker page. And what I love about this is you can do it at your own pace, as fast, as slow as you want. And no matter what, you end up with $1,000 more than you had before, which is amazing. And of course, I had to add in my place marker, which is a tabbed divider. So no matter where you are in the challenge, you can easily find your spot. And I love how this turned out. I also have a $2,500 savings challenge, the same setup, and soon there will be a 5K. But right now, the 1 and 2,500 savings challenge is up on my shop. And we finally came to an end for this cash stuffing. I'm just going to add my 15, and we have 15 there. And I love being fully cash reset. All my budgets are stuffed and ready to go. I have my variable expenses that can go back into my wallet. Well, guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the fam, and follow me on all my other social medias. If you made it this far, leave a monkey emoji. That'll be our little secret. If you have any video requests, leave them in the comments. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, babes!